I decided to hop on here for like maybe 15, 20 minutes, y'all, and just talk about the blueprint bundle that I have and all of the value that you can get, y'all. Plus, I'm going to do a live, well, not live, I'm going to do a flash sale for 48 hours, y'all, for anybody who wants to get this bundle for even less than it is, y'all. And I'm just doing that because I just feel like it's just something that was put on my heart to do. So it's gonna be just like a flash 48-hour sale. You will need the code. So if you don't see the live, then you won't be able to do it, y'all. But I did want to come on here and talk about it. And then just kind of mention like how starting a digital products business, y'all, does not have to be complicated. It's just we complicate it. Us as humans complicate the process. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Not at all. It's very, very simple. I don't really talk about my blueprint bundle much simply because SOB, y'all. I've been talking about SOB and then UBC. But y'all, if you want ebooks, tons of ebooks, well, I don't want to say tons, there's 7. If you want ebooks and a mini course, it's an audio mini course and 7 ebooks, y'all, that comes in a bundle. $238 value that I usually sell for only 57. Like that's my normal price. But I'm gonna do, like I said, a 48-hour flash sale where you can get this bundle for only $37, y'all. $37. That's it. And like I said, you're getting 7 ebooks, y'all. 7. That's a lot. Teaching you about faceless, teaching you about reels, a little bit on TikTok, a little bit on Instagram stories, plus how to grow on IG as well. And then my soft work method ebook, which is one of my favorite ebooks, y'all, because it simply just gives you like an action plan and shows you like how to make this all work together. Because one thing about it, I get it. I get how y'all, hopefully y'all are not talking in the chat because I'm on my phone. But I get how you can get information and a lot of the times you just don't know how to apply it, if that makes sense. I've even been there. You can get information and you can have all the best info, but you just don't know like how to apply it and start. So that's kind of what my soft work method ebook is. So if you're like somebody who wants to do just your everyday content and use that to promote your digital products, that ebook is going to help you a lot because it simply just gives you an action plan and shows you how to apply just your everyday content and promote digital products. Cause I've noticed that people can't seem to connect the dots. You know what I mean? And it makes sense because when you're new to something, it makes it difficult, right? So I really just hopped on here, like I said, for just a few minutes. I'm not gonna be on here long, just to announce that the flash sale here, and y'all heard it first. I have not even talked about it yet on TikTok or Instagram, but I am going to, so that way everybody has an opportunity. And y'all, even if, thank y'all for the likes. Even if y'all know I don't be on here at 10 o'clock. I just looked up at the time. I'm like, what? At 10 o'clock, baby, I do not be on live. I be up, but I just be in the bed. But I'm not sleepy for some reason. But even if you have a course or a program, y'all, the blueprint bundle you still can get. It's really up to you. The best part about this bundle is it's resellable, y'all. PLR right. So you have to edit it, but you can individually sell these ebooks if you wanted to make income, which honestly, I should be promoting this for more simply because of the rights I give. But y'all, one thing about this blueprint bundle, I love my price point that I have it at 57. And I tell y'all all the time, people sleep on low ticket. Do not sleep on low ticket products, y'all. Please don't. This bundle I sell all the time. And it's probably simply because people don't think twice about products that are lower and they see the value in them, if that makes sense. It's just you never want to go too low though, because people tend to not take it serious, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna do a flash sale, 48 hours. You do need a code. So the code is gonna be lock in. So if you do come across this live between now and the 48 hours, y'all, the code is going to be locked in. If you put the code in and it does not work, that means that the flash sale has ended. I just wanted to announce it here first. So you do have to put the discount code in and it's going to make the price $37 for you automatically and you can get this. And this is for anybody, y'all. It's very beginner friendly. So don't think you have to have some type of experience. It's very beginner friendly and it walks you through everything. The main thing you need to do if you are a beginner, if you get this bundle, is go to the mini audio course, because that's going to break everything down, the terms, what digital marketing is, what digital products are, talk a little bit about branding and the different types of digital products, and all the things you need to know in order to be successful online when it comes to a digital products business. So make sure you please listen to the mini course. And then the ebooks that come with this, y'all, is that's just an added bonus, honestly. And like I said, all of this is resellable. You just have to edit the ebooks if you do decide to sell these. But y'all, this bundle is amazing. I've had heard nothing but good things about it. People always message me back and they're always like, oh my God, why are you not selling this for more? Listen, y'all, this is my low ticket item. Like I said, this is just how I promote it. So I wanted to get on here and just kind of, like I said, mention the flash sale, and then also see if y'all had any questions. Anybody in here that's new that may have questions about digital products, a digital products business. One thing I know about y'all, y'all love to send me messages after and ask me questions, which is fine. I will get off a live, y'all, and I will have so many freaking questions, either by email or on DMs on IG. And people be like, well, I was on your live. I think y'all shy. Y'all don't be want to put y'all questions in the chat. At the end of the day, one thing I can tell you is do not let being shy stop you from making income. Please don't. Don't let that stop you. I let that stop me for so long. Do not let that be the reason you don't start whatever it is you want to start, even if it's not digital products. Do not let being shy be the reason you do not start the business or start whatever it is you're trying to do in life. Because at the end of the day, y'all, I always tell y'all, people gonna talk regardless, whether you're doing something good or whether you're doing something bad. It does not even matter. It doesn't even matter. It does not matter. Okay, hold on. Y'all, I'm multitasking. I'm literally editing a blog, getting content ready for tomorrow because I know I'm gonna be busy. The Super Bowl. So I'm gonna have my content ready to go out automatically. I just finished editing a vlog that I'm probably gonna post tomorrow. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, let me know if y'all are in here, if y'all have questions. I'm not sure who is in here, but let me know if you got any questions about anything that you've seen, heard me talk about, anything in my lives, anything in my videos, y'all. Like I said, this is my digital marketing blueprint bundle. It's literally a way for you to start. It's a way for you to start, or if you just want the bundle so you can promote it, y'all. It's a way for you to start. Like I said, flash sale. I'm gonna keep repeating that because I don't want anybody to miss it or buy it at the $57 price when they could have just got it at 37. 48-hour flash sale. So today is Saturday, so it's gonna end Monday night, y'all. So Monday night. So you got until Monday night to grab this bundle for $37. You do need the code. The code is gonna be lock in, y'all. LOCKIN. Put that in at checkout. It's gonna automatically make the price $12. Simple as that. $37, y'all. If you brand new, you don't have anything to sell and you don't know anything, start here. If you don't want to start with anything else. Hi D. I saw a digital product is over 26. Is that true? What do you mean over? I hope that's not what you're saying, baby. Digital products are not going anywhere. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do your research, D. Trust me. I always tell people do their research. So digital products is supposed to end up being a multi-trillion-dollar industry by the year of 2030. So every year is growing more and more. It's one of the highest paid forms of income. You can look it up on Forbes. It's one of the highest paid forms of income. Digital products, selling some type of digital product or doing some aspect of digital marketing online. Not going anywhere at all. And one thing y'all gotta realize about this business, I think people don't think far out, like, and realize that when it comes to, yes, one influencer just said that. Don't listen to that. That's why I'm telling you, for me, go onto Google and research it for yourself. I'm gonna always tell y'all to do that. Look it up and see what it tells you about digital marketing and digital products. It's a growing industry, y'all. It's not going anywhere. And the thing about it is, when you get into this space and you start making money, it's possible that you can start making money fast. It depends on you. Like I told y'all, I made $10,000 my second month as a beginner when I started back in 2024. I've made well over $100,000 in this space. So the thing about it is, if you're smart and you get into digital products and you start making money, you start having 5, 10K months, y'all, which is very possible. I know people who have been able to make 100K in less than 4 months. You know what I mean? I know people who make 100K in a month. You see what I'm saying? It's all about who you surround yourself with and the type of people you follow. I know people who make that in a month. I know people who make 50K in a month selling nothing but digital products, right? So it's very much so possible. But think about that. If you were to get into digital products and start making income, right? I hope you will be smart enough to invest, right? Once you make a certain amount of money, you should be putting that money into other things to where you never go broke again and you never have to go back to a 9 to 5. I think people get confused and they think like once you start selling digital products, you got to do it forever. You don't. I mean, I would always do it, but don't always let that be your main source of income because you got to be smart. Once you start making a certain amount of money, like me, y'all, I make anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 a month on average. It just depends. Some months are lower than others. Once you get yourself out of debt or pay off everything you need to pay, you should be using that money to build other streams of income. Even if you're investing into real estate or doing Airbnbs or you know what I mean, find some other way that you can make money too. There's no reason to not get into digital products and start making money and end up back broke or back at a 9 to 5. It shouldn't happen. You should not just put all your eggs in one basket. Can you mentor me when I'm ready to start? So absolutely. So the way I do it, when you start with me, y'all, even if you start with the lowest product, which is this one. So for one, UBC, yes, do your research, definitely. So UBC is the course I started with, Ultimate Branding course, y'all. That's how I started my journey. It's a $500 course. Still in my store, I still promote it. It changed my life. But I also promote SOB, which is another community, y'all. It's more reasonable. It's a lower price point. It stands for standing on business. I recommend a lot of people start that way if they want if you want like the community aspect of it where you have like an online community and then ongoing support like from that community where they do like Q&A calls every week and that kind of stuff. I would say start with UBC or SOB, right? Because both of those programs are hosted on the school platform and it's community involved. You know what I mean? So it's ongoing support. There's a chat. If you don't want to start that way and you're just trying to get your foot in the door and you're trying to figure this out and start making money, the blueprint bundle, what I have on the screen, y'all, this is just going to give you ebooks and a mini course. There's no community involved, right? So you're going to get 7 ebooks that's going to teach you and then a little mini audio course that's long that you can listen to and learn from. And then you can resell this bundle if you want to. So even if you start with this, it doesn't matter what you start with when it comes to me. If you need my help, you can always reach out to me. I'm not charging you extra because I sometimes people just need clarity, right? Or just have questions about something that's not clicking. So you can always reach out to me, y'all. It does not matter what you start with. That's just who I am. Just send me a message either by email or on Instagram. That's why I tell y'all follow me on IG. And my IG is linked in my bio. But definitely, y'all, people are becoming millionaires every day because of digital products. Every single day. I don't think y'all get that every day. If y'all are new to my channel and have never seen me, first of all, I'm usually face forward, y'all. It's just late at night and I look a mess right now. So I'm not on camera. I'll be back on camera tomorrow. But um, if you never seen me, y'all, my name is Lane. I help people start with done for you products that are gonna help you get started and help you, learn what it is you need to learn so you can start making money online. Depending on you and your own effort is going to determine how fast you make money in the process, the journey you take. I can never guarantee that. But what I can tell you is the only way you fail at this is if you quit or if you're lazy. That's it. It's no other way. Because as long as you show up and you put in the work and you post the content and you promote whatever it is you're selling, you're going to make money. I started my journey in 2024, April to be exact. And I bought a $500 course from a stranger on Instagram that was talking about digital products and how she quit her job and she was making all this money every single month. And I watched her for a while and I enjoyed her content and I felt like her story was relatable to me, and I bought a $500 course from her. I never even spoke to her, never even asked a question. I did it on a payment plan through Klarna or Afterpay, and I got the course, y'all, and I immediately started learning from that program. And I started a brand new social media account from scratch. You don't need to be an influencer. You don't need to have a lot of followers. You literally can start on a brand new page. And I started posting content. And the way that I knew what to post is I was using the course that I bought to teach me what to do, right? And by May of 2024, which was the very next month, I had made 10K in May, brand new as a beginner in this space. If I can do that, you can do that. And there's so many other people who did way more than me, right? So that's an example of what I'm talking about and what's possible. I went on to do that and work my 9 to 5 for the entire year of 2024. I worked my job that I hated and I made money online. Y'all, every single month for 2024, I was making more money than my 9 to 5 job was paying me. Not a little bit more, a lot more. You see what I'm saying? And I kept showing up to my job anyways because I was so scared to quit, right? Because they have us thinking like we have to be at these jobs. And here I was, y'all, making every bit of 5 to 10K every month and still kept going to my 9 to 5 that was draining the life out of me. And then finally in March of 2025, I finally quit my 9 to 5, y'all. And now here we are, February of 2026, y'all. Next month will be 1 year that I have been 9 to 5 free, and I have been able to sustain my business and build other streams of income and make more money than I've ever made than at any 9 to 5 than I ever have. And it all started with me making one simple investment in myself, buying a course that was going to teach me and actually putting in the work. And now I no longer work for anybody, y'all. I literally work from my phone. I work on the go. I don't have to be at one specific location. I can move about my day as I please. I literally control my full time. I basically took back my time. You know what I mean? Because I learned a skill. And that's what it's about. If you learn a skill, especially digital marketing, and you master it, that's something that nobody can take away from you. Right? And that's all I did. That's all a lot of people are doing. And one thing about it, y'all, once you start looking up digital products online and digital marketing on social media, you're gonna start seeing a lot of people doing it, right? Because the algorithm is gonna push you all of this content, right? And it's gonna make it seem like there's so many people and it's oversaturated. It's not. It's just once you start looking for this information, what happens when you look for stuff or you talk about stuff? It pops up on your phone. Y'all, I don't even gotta look up nothing. I can just talk about it and it be popping up. That's how I know they be listening to us on these phones. Stuff start popping up. Next thing you know, you buying shit you don't need, right? Same thing with digital products. So once you start looking into it, you're gonna start seeing it a lot. And don't be alarmed by the income claims that you see, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it is not a SCAM. It's gonna feel crazy to you, especially if you have that mindset where a certain amount of money is impossible. And you're gonna be thinking, like, how in the heck are these people making this money? Y'all, it's very much so possible. And they are making that kind of money. It's possible, it's happening. So that's all I wanted to come on here and talk about. And like I said, if you want a community aspect of it, start with SOB. Y'all standing on business, look it up in my store, click the link, check it out. SOB is only 111 right now. I have it marked down as well. If you don't want to start with that, like I said, I'm doing a 48-hour flash sale on this blueprint bundle. Use code LOCKIN at checkout and it's going to make the bundle $37 for you. That's it to get access to it so you can start learning all about digital products. And you can edit those ebooks to your own branding, your own liking, switch up the colors, change the titles, change the name, of course, make it look different. And you can sell these products if you need products to sell, y'all. It depends on you. But at least start learning what it is you need to learn. At least do that. So that's kind of why I hopped back on here tonight because I was live earlier, y'all, honestly. But I don't know why I'm not sleepy tonight. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sleepy. But yeah, y'all can find not my little thing going out, but y'all can find the blueprint bundle in my bio, y'all. So if you go to my YouTube bio, once this live is over, I'll put it in the description of the live because I didn't do it since I'm on my phone. But if you go to my YouTube bio and click on my stand store or the one that says digital products, you'll see the blueprint bundle on the store, and just make sure you put in the code lock in. If you don't use the code, y'all, it's not going to take the money off, the discount off, and I'm not going to be able to change it later, right? So just use the code, and y'all, $37 is nothing. So if you sitting in here and you have not started your journey and you watching me and you trying to figure out how to make money, start here. $37 is not gonna hurt you. Y'all gonna spend more than that on food. That ain't gonna make you any money back, right? So just start and figure out the rest later. If you got questions about anything, make sure you follow me on Instagram and send me a DM, y'all. My Instagram is also linked in my bio as well. And that's it, y'all. This is not hard to do. We gotta stop overcomplicating everything. We just got to. I'm telling y'all. Had I not bought UBC when I did, y'all, I know for a fact. Well, I know for a fact I wouldn't be working at the job I was at because I was literally about to crash out. But I definitely would be working for another job. Had I not bought UBC, I would have just found another job. Who trying to do that? Baby, I don't want to work for nobody. I don't want to be told when to eat. I don't want to be told when to go to the restroom. I don't want to ask for my own freaking PTO and vacation to be approved. Like I got tired of that. Like I don't want to have to do that. So I'm glad that I started when I started. I just wish I would have found this sooner, right? That could have just saved me some misery at at the freaking job I was at. But yeah, you just gotta start, y'all. Start. If you need help, ask questions. Don't sit there and do nothing. Ask questions, please. That's it. That's it. That's all. But let me know if y'all got any questions for me. And like I said, you're welcome, D. I just seen where you said thanks. But like I said, 7 ebooks. Y'all, I got this big old screen. I just got this and can't even freaking control it. But 7 ebooks, and all of this right here is some of the stuff you're gonna learn inside of the mini course. So you're gonna learn how to sell through your DMs, sell through your stories, a little bit about email marketing, affiliate marketing, understanding branding, how to create your own digital products. So all kinds of stuff, y'all. Not just anything. And there's tons of other stuff you're gonna learn. You're gonna get the Instagram growth guide. You're gonna get my faceless beginners plan. You're gonna get the Instagram selling story secrets. You're gonna get a Stand Store playbook. So if you do decide to use Stand Store, y'all, I included an ebook on Stand Store that walks you through how to use Stand Store, right? And how to do all the different things. Because that's one thing about it. What good is it if I sell you a bundle where I'm not including everything that you're gonna need help with, right? So you get that. You also get a faceless reels guide, a faceless TikTok guide, and then my soft work method. So multiple ebooks. I tried to include everything that I think a person would need to learn how to do this, whether you're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, it doesn't matter, y'all. Don't overthink this. If you see a guide that says TikTok, just know the same stuff applies, y'all. It doesn't matter what platform. Same, the concept is the same, right? It's just you have to adjust to the platform. You know, TikTok has a different type of flow than Instagram. Everybody knows that. Instagram likes that aesthetic content. TikTok really doesn't care, right? So you just have to adjust to whatever platform you're on. But like I said, y'all, this is a $238 value, really more than that. And y'all, like I said, 48 hours. So the people who may see this live tomorrow or Monday, you got until Monday night. Let's see what time we're gonna do. I'm gonna just do 11:59 Central, since I'm Central Time. So I'm gonna use my time zone. So you got until Monday. And let me repeat that on here, y'all, because y'all will be surprised. Y'all will listen. Once you start owning a business, you're gonna see. But you have until Monday, 11:59 Central, to be able to use the code lock in to get this bundle for only $37. Okay? This is for the people who are going to see the live after the fact, right? Lock in, LOCKIN. That's it. And it's going to take the price down to 37 for you. After Monday at 11:59 Central, it will be back to the original price, okay? Or the code won't work. Put it like that. But yeah, that's it. And like I said, don't sleep on low ticket products, y'all, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like right here, I put like this little section, do the math. So I just use 77 as an example. Because $77, y'all, is considered low ticket. So if you were to sell a $77 program or ebook or mini course or whatever it is, y'all, you can definitely make income. You can make 5 to 6 figures, right? And people see that and they be like, well, how? Y'all, if you were to get 4 people a day that bought your $77 program, ebook, temp, whatever it is you promoting, right? That's $308 a day. Very doable. 77 is low ticket. You could do that. You could do more. It's not a high priced item. This is just for example purposes. If you were to do that for the week, that's $2,156 from selling a $77 product 4 times a day. That's $8,624 a month from selling a $77 product 4 times a day. And that's $103,000 a year from selling a $77 product 4 times a day. Right? I don't think people get that. Like, do the math. Be smart, y'all. And that's just an example. Even if you sold a $57 product, do the math. That's still a lot of money, right? That's the mindset you gotta have. You gotta think about it in those terms. And don't think you can't get 4 people a day. You can. Once you get your foot in the door, you start creating content, you start being consistent, you start doing what you need to do, y'all. That's easy. That's easy. And how many of y'all making $100,000 a year at work? I'll wait, because most of y'all not. Because a lot of these jobs not paying like that. Some of y'all not even making 30,000, which is horrible for the economy, right? You can literally be making over $100,000 a year from selling your own product or somebody else's if you smart, because then you don't got to create it. You just buy a done for you product. And you can be selling it 4 times a day or 3 times a day or whatever, y'all. I'm just using this as an example and making a great income better than you doing now, better than most people, right? And you're not giving up 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day to somebody's job. You your own boss, you doing this on your own time, online with your phone, if that's all you got. And you're not sitting at work 8 hours a day. Why would you not try this? Why would you not learn this skill? I like to put it in these kinds of terms because people, it don't be clicking. Like, why would you not do this? This bundle I'm giving you for $37, 48 hours, you can use this bundle if you wanted to. When you buy it, you can edit it. Like I told y'all, change it up, switch it up. The only thing you don't need to mess with is the mini course. But the ebooks, you need to change them. Make them fit you and your business. And change the title. Do whatever you need to do to them. You can bundle this up and you can price it however you want to. That can be your product if you wanted it to be. And you could be either making an extra income on the side of your 9 to 5 or literally making income like this, like I just described, from selling a product that you are not creating from scratch and you not having to spend a lot of time making that already has the value. So that's how this works, y'all. That's how people are getting rich online. They're not starting from scratch as beginners, y'all. I started with a done for you course. Somebody else created UBC. They just allow us to resell it and make money. Like I said, start here, start with SOB or start with UBC, y'all. Choose your path. Don't overthink this process. Choose a path and go with it. If you want to start like me, join UBC. The link is in bio. Utilize Klarna, utilize Afterpay, utilize Affirm, utilize whatever payment options you need to utilize to get started with whichever path you choose. And start learning, y'all. Start learning these skills because one thing you don't need to do is be relying on a 9 to 5 and that's it. Even if you love your job, even if you make good money, goods, y'all, goods is not a word. I didn't added a whole T to good. But y'all get what I'm saying. Even if you make good money, why not learn a skill where you making extra money on the side? So that way, if they do decide to replace your ass with AI, like a lot of these people, you got other income coming in already. So that's it, y'all. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna stay on here 5 more minutes. See if anybody has questions. Y'all let me know in the chat, and then I'm gonna get off of here. And y'all will probably see me in the morning. in the morning because I know it won't be in the evening because of Super Bowl, but I'm gonna try to do everything I need to do early. But yeah, that's how this works. So don't sleep on it, y'all. That's the bundle once again. It's my digital marketing blueprint bundle. Enter your name, your email, put in a code, lock in, and it would change the price for you automatically. All right? 48 hours, y'all. 48-hour flash sale. That's it. That's it. That's all. Link is in bio. But I'm going to stay on here and see if I got questions from anybody. If y'all need my help with anything, just ask me. Any questions, y'all? Last call for questions. Do you look over products? I'm not sure if I'm creative enough. Um, I can, but that's what I'm talking about. You I'm not telling you not to start with your own product. I will never discourage you, but why do that when you can just start with a done for you product that's already selling, that's already working, right? So that's an example of what I'm talking about. Like, especially if you're new to digital products or you're a beginner, you want to make sure it's valuable. And it's not about being creative enough, honestly. It's just whatever your branding is. It's not about being creative. You need to make it fit your personal branding, right? The main thing you want to be worried about is make sure the value matches the amount, right? So whatever you're making or promoting and whatever you're pricing it at, it needs to fit, right? It needs to be valuable, and whatever it is needs to be solving a problem for people. Like, that's the main thing. As far as the creative part of it, it needs to fit your personal branding. Second question, where can I look closer at the bundle? How many video courses included? So it's one mini course, like mini audio course, but it's long. It's not long, but it's a lot of information. So there's one mini course and the rest are ebooks. There's 7 of them. So this is the preview. This is all you really get right here. So the mini course is talking about all of this. So it's literally audio. So it is an audio course, y'all. So audio, you listen, and it's very valuable. I love it actually. The mini course talks about what is digital marketing. It does it from a beginner's aspect. It tells you the difference between MRR, PLR, and your own products, different types of content, the hook, story, offer, framework. So yeah, pretty much everything you would need to know if you were brand new to digital marketing. It's just in an audio format. And then the ebooks are 7 additional ebooks that go over these different things. So literally, like I said, a faceless beginner's plan teaching you all about faceless. You got an Instagram growth guide, how to grow on Instagram. You got a TikTok one, a stand store playbook, and yeah, so that's literally what you get. So it's 7 ebooks and 1 mini audio course. Super good, y'all. Super valuable. I have not had any complaints about it, honestly, especially at the price point. I mean, let's be real, but that's pretty much the details right here. I'm on the checkout page, so I just have it pulled up big. But if you go to my YouTube bio and click on the link, this is what you're gonna see because I'm actually on the checkout page where I kind of explained everything that you get. So yeah. Just make sure y'all, if you do decide to get it, use code lock in, y'all, so y'all can get the money off and get it for $37. But yeah, it's catered to my branding. So you're gonna want to switch it. You know what I mean? I have a lot of pinks and browns and blacks. You may want blue or yellow. You know what I mean? You want to change it up. You can change up the text. You just want it to fit whatever your personal branding style is. And if you know things, you can delete stuff, y'all. You can delete stuff out of it. You can add stuff to it. The whole point of this is so you don't have to start from scratch. You know what I mean? Like on a blank canvas if you don't want to. And y'all, like I said, if you want that community aspect, join SOB. SOB is only 111. So a little bit more than the $37 I'm offering for this, but you're gonna get Let me just show y'all real quick. You're gonna get a full program, y'all, with community, and then 2 calls a week that they do. They do a Monday motivation call, and then they do a Q&A call, and tons of people join SOB. SOB is very, very community oriented, and there's a lot of people who are not tech savvy, who are brand new to this space, getting in here, making their first sale within days, y'all. Some people join SOB and resell the community and make their money back the same day. So that community is literally master resale rights. So you're able to buy SOB and resell it for 100% profit. Creative kind. Hi. I joined SOB a while ago, but I'm unable to access it. Why are you not able to access it? Did you do what you needed to do to get access? So when you get SOB, you have to follow the steps in the confirmation. You forward the email. It gives you a email that tells you where to forward it to show the proof of your receipt, and then you have to request access by answering 2 questions. So I'm not sure if you did that or not, but that's all you do. And then once you do it, SOB is on the school app. You download the app and the community is there. So if you didn't do that, that's why you can't access it. So you just need to go back to your receipt. Go back to your confirmation email, find your receipt, and then follow the steps in the confirmation, y'all. It's really simple. Really, really simple. So yeah, very simple. So let me know if you did that, if you did that part or not. If not, that explains why you can't access it. And all you have to do is do those steps and you'll be able to access it. Sorry, I'm not that tech inclined. Where do I go to buy? So if you go to since I'm not on my laptop, I can't just link it in the chat. So go to my YouTube bio. Like, do you know how to go to my YouTube profile on here? So you're gonna have to back out. I don't know if you have to back out of the live or not, but you gotta go to my YouTube, my main page. And then when you go to the main page, you wanna click the link in the bio. Let me see if I can pull it up, y'all. I got this big old screen for a reason, right? Hold on. It's not gonna let me see it from y'all perspective though. So yeah, when you go to my main profile, like the main channel, the main page, just click that link. Click the link that's up there, and it's gonna take you to all the links, y'all, right there, y'all. So, oh, I actually have it linked individually. So it's right there, blueprint bundle. I have UBC linked, y'all. I have SOB linked, and I have the blueprint bundle link. So you can click on either one of them, and that's how you would find it to buy it. And then there's my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, y'all. Make sure y'all use the link to follow me so y'all follow the right page. But like I tell y'all, anything I talk about on live, always go to my main profile and click the link that's over here in my bio, and it's gonna take you to whatever it is I'm talking about, y'all, because I always have it linked. I didn't realize I had so many links. I need to come over here and do some clean house. Why do I have so many links? I think because I tried to make it easy for y'all, and like I could have just linked my main stand store and that's it. But I individually linked, like this is my main stand store where it says all my digital products, but I individually linked certain stuff so y'all don't have to go through the full store. But I'm gonna take some of this off. But yeah, that's how you would get it. Like I said, if you want the blueprint bundle, make sure you use on the part where it says discount code, use code lock in, and it's gonna make the price $37 for you. But yeah, so SOB, y'all. So it's on the school app. So once you get access, y'all, to SOB, it's on the school app. Once you get access, you just download the app. And if you don't already have a school account, like if you have any other program on the school account, you want to use the same login. But if you don't already have a school account, whenever you request access, you just have to create one. That's it. It's free. And then you'll be able to access SOB, y'all. But this is SOB if anybody was curious. Standing on Business. This is the one that it's a full done for you program, very beginner friendly. But with this one, it's a community, y'all. It's master resale rights. The creator allows you to resell it for 100% profit. So you literally join and you're able to come in here and resell this community to help other people, or you can learn multiple streams of income, y'all, because they teach you multiple ways to make money. So all of these ways y'all see on the screen are in here. So basically, this is a program that's going to teach you multiple ways to make income. I always tell y'all the number one way to make income is get in this community and resell the community first. Once you start making income, then you can come back and start learning maybe TikTok shop or brand deals or Amazon influencer, how to do arena suites, uh, how to do print on demand. You know what I mean? So basically a program that is beginner friendly that's going to teach you how to set everything up. These first 6 modules literally teach you how to set everything up, how to set up your stand store, literally step-by-step directions with a video, y'all, with screenshots telling you what to click on and how to literally add SOB to your store so you can start promoting it to start making income. So this is SOB. This is the main one that I've been promoting lately. And like I said, SOB is also marked down. It's only 111 in my store if anybody's interested in SOB or has been seeing me talk about it. Um, like I said, this is master resale rights, so they allow you to resell it for 100% profit. You have your calendar at the top, and it shows you every Monday they do a Monday motivation call. Every Wednesday is a live Q&A call, y'all. Every week. That's lifetime access when you join the community. So you're winning right there big time because that alone costs a lot of money because that's somebody's time, right? So you can always come in here and get support inside of SOB. And then you have your community tab. And this is where you can come ask questions or just share your wins, right? The community is growing fast. It's very, like I said, community oriented. People, this is probably the most community oriented program I have as far as like full communities. Um, but yeah, it's very good. I can show y'all some quick testimonials before I get off. Let's see if there's any that I haven't seen. I'm pretty sure there is. So, like I said, there's 3 people inside of SOB who have already made $100,000, y'all, and they did it in less than 4 months, selling this community only. Y'all, do y'all hear that? They made $100,000. One girl did it in 3.5 months, and all she did was join SOB, and she set it up in her store. Of course, got familiar with it and started promoting it. She made $100K selling only SOB. And there's 3 of them, I think, so far that did it in like a quick amount of time. But y'all, that don't worry about that. An extra $1,000, y'all. Who can use that? You know what I mean? But you can definitely do it. It's very much so possible. Very possible. Uh, but yeah, let me show y'all some quick testimonials real quick. Oh, there's one girl right there that I was talking about, Joyce. 17 days ago is when she announced it. She hit 100K in 4.5 months, y'all. Selling SOB. She's on TikTok mainly. She goes live on TikTok and she talks about SOB. She shows the community and she talks about it and shows people how they can use this to help them in their own life and learn how to make income. It's that simple. What I'm doing right now is marketing. This is what you will be doing. If you don't want to show your face, don't. This is a faceless live that I'm doing at the moment. You have not seen me on this live. So you can do this faceless, y'all. A lot of these people are faceless and they're still able to make money. This person, and this is for guys too, y'all. So even though it looks pink, there's a lot of men inside of here that are doing this. Right here is one of them, Tony. He said he made his second sale after joining 2 days ago. So there you go. He literally said, SOB is the real deal. Training and support is amazing. I got my store set up Monday, February 2nd. Today was the second time I went live and I made my second sale. If you're not in SOB, what are you waiting for? Get in. So that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Another person got their first sale. This person is at 3K. This person, Peggy, she had a 1K day, y'all. 1K day. Y'all, I just had a 1K day the other day on the 5th. It doesn't happen all the time. Y'all literally made over $1,000 February 5th. That's what I'm saying, y'all. What I don't know what y'all be stalling and waiting on. I just don't. Like, is if I did it, y'all, I'm just a regular mom, a regular woman. The only difference is I'm putting in work and I'm showing up for my business. This person said they got their first sale. This person made $7,000 in 6 days with SOB. 10K with SOB. So yeah, y'all, very just do it. That's all I can tell y'all. Don't overthink this, just do it. She made her first sale, and this person said, first sale made, purchased the course January 24th, set up my store January 26th, got my first sale January 31st, y'all. A week. That means that when they joined SOB, they already made their money back when they make their first sale. Every time they make sales after that, that's 100% profit. Another person, first sale. There's another one. Shay's faceless. She made 10K by January 22nd and she's doing it faceless. This person got their first sale without ever even going live yet. So yeah, you can see all the different testimonials. People are loving SOB. Like I said, one of the main things I love about SOB is how community oriented it is. All you got to do is ask for help. Tell them you going live. They'll come to your live, support you, share out your live, engage so that you get more people in there, help you through the live. Y'all, right here, this person is telling them to follow them so they can get to 1K on TikTok. Like, it's very, very community based. Another person who's faceless got a 5-figure month, completely faceless. So yeah, I just show this to just give y'all motivation, y'all, and show y'all what's possible. There's Erica. There's the other girl who got 100K in less than 4 months selling SOB. She's also on TikTok. She's always on TikTok live. I see her all the time, y'all. $100,000, y'all. And she did it in less than 4 months. Just by going live, talking to people and telling them about the program. I'm telling y'all, do not sleep on going live. All that shyness, y'all got to get out of that. Do it faceless until you get comfortable. Do you want to be broke or do you want to make money? That's what you should be asking yourself. You want to be broke or you want to make money, right? That's the question. We gonna stay broke or we gonna get in the game and we gonna make money? But y'all, I am about to get off of here because it is late for me. So last call for questions. If anybody has questions about SOB, UBC, or the Blueprint Bundle, please let me know. Like I said, the flash sale for the Blueprint Bundle is gonna end Monday night at 11:59 Central. Use code LOCKIN if you just want to get the bundle. If you want SOB, I have it marked down in my store already to 111. There's no code needed. It's just 111. And if you want UBC, y'all, that's also linked in my store. All right, couple more minutes, y'all, and I'm gonna go. I just want to make sure nobody needs to ask me something, and then I will see y'all tomorrow sometime. But there's another guy, Rick. Rick is doing really good in here too. Terry, that's a guy. That's for my guys that's in here that think this is not for men. It's for men too, y'all. Lots of men are in here making money. Making money. So yeah, just start, y'all. Stop playing games with yourself. See, she said this is the best community ever. She's faceless too. So yeah, y'all, I think y'all get the point. But yeah, this get SOB if you want that community aspect. This is where I would tell you to start. UBC has UBC is on the same platform as this. It's just a different course. It's higher ticket. You learn a little bit more in detail about marketing and branding and how to attract customers, you know what I mean, and how to actually build that skill. But that's how I started, y'all. I started with UBC when I did start. I went big. It was go big or go home for me. I went big and it worked out. But do what fits you, y'all. All of these options work. You just can't sit and watch. And then if y'all need my help, like I said, message me on Instagram. Yeah, Instagram. YouTube need a DM option, right? YouTube need like a messaging option. Baby, if they get that, I might disregard all my other platforms and just be over here 100%. I might disregard everything. Everything. Okay, that vlog uploaded quick. Now all I gotta do tomorrow is finish it. Finish the title and stuff. All right, y'all. Since y'all have no more questions, I don't want to waste y'all time. I don't want to waste my time. I'm going to bed. I wish y'all well. Hopefully you started if you haven't. And I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what time, y'all. I just know it's going to be the first half of the day. But I will be live again. But thank y'all and good night, everybody. Bye.